Hey guys, welcome back to Puff It Louda, and welcome back to Café Enchanté. We are talking to some random people who walked through a door, and they're all like crazy fucking weird, and we're about to find out more about like when they use their powers and stuff, so...
ああ、そっか。確かにあの状態って随分と見た目が変わるもんね。
You look the same, bro.
俺たちは無意識にやっちゃってるし、ソアンはあまりにも気にしないから、なんだかある意味新鮮な反応だね。
あ？格好うんぬんって。これのことか。
No sooner than he spoke, he transformed, like as if he were in a movie. Optimus Prime, clearly, I don't know. Just then, a wind so hot that it made it hard to breathe swept across my face. I nod emphatically, and everything disappears in the next instant.
確かに改めてこれが何かと問われると、何と答えればいいのか。
Can you stop?
我の場合、見ての通りに随分と場所を取る。なので、ソーアン殿にもよく叱られたものだ。じゃ、
おい、しみじみ嬉しそうに語ってるけどよ。現在進行形で邪魔だぞ。
Rep.
これは言ってしまえば、私たちの存在における一つの形。
Oh my god.
というだけで、それ以上でもそれ以下でもありませんよ。
Yo, does he have 6 wings? He's an angel. I see.
お、疑問解決？よかったよかった。
Calling them answered is a stretch. I went from I don't get it to I have no idea what's happening. Then, in a spark of curiosity, I ask another question. Okay then, how about you? Are you able to do that too? As if he didn't expect me to ask that, he looked a bit surprised and then...
琴音はエッチだな。
Punch this man. Kill him. What? What makes you say that? And so, by asking those questions, or asking those few questions, I came to the following conclusion. These men were, in fact, outsiders separated far from the rules of this world. So, what or who really are all of you? It seemed ridiculous to have to ask such a question, but I had no other choice but to do so. I reluctantly ask my question, and the men all look at each other. With all their different expressions, some that seemed surprised, some that understood.
そうか。やはりソーアン殿からは事情を聞いていなかったか。
Sorry about the beeping. The most suspicious, the one with the helmet, which was glowing oddly on the inside, spoke as he was pushing his chest forward.
では改めて自己紹介をさせてもらうとしよう。
Okay. Canis Espada.
我の名はカヌス。カヌスエスパーダ。
Canus.
妖精界
Okay.
メディオの騎士だ。ソーアン殿には大変世話になった。
Oh, damn, he is a knight. Alright. Il Fado de
私は
Rie?
いる。イルファド・デ・リエ。
Il Fado de Rie.
天界カエルム出身の天使。
Oh,
ではな
shit.
く、その法を破り落とされた堕天使です。
He's a fallen angel. Literally a fallen angel.
同じくソーアンには世話になりました。彼は実に素晴らしい人でしたよ。
Ignis Carbunculus.
イグニス・カリブンクルス。獣界ベスティアの魔
Carbunculus.
獣。
Oh, he's a demon beast? That's kind of cool. Oh god, Monsieur Rex?
じゃあ最後は俺かな。魔界アスモディアから来たミシェル・アレックス。
Monsieur Rex.
見ての通りとっても強い魔王様。よろしくね。
It looks like you call his name like Miser or something, which means something else. It basically means like a greedy person. Okay, which one do we want to go for first? Well, I guess, let's just go down the line. A demon king? Even I realized how dumbfounded I sounded as those words spilled from my lips. The man standing in front of me, Miser, I'm gonna call him, I guess. Monsieur? I don't know. I vaguely remember him saying something like that the first time he appeared.
うん、魔王。人間界では割とメジャーな職業じゃない？名前くらい聞いたことあるでしょ？
No, because I can't say it. A major role? You mean that sort of character? Like the ones in the video games?
そうそう。人間を虐殺したり、世界を征服したり、闇に包み込んだり、
Oh,
お
that's
姫様を
just...
さらったりするあれだね。
Hmm.
だから油断してると、君もさらっちゃうぞ、お姫様。
I'm a vom. Talking about massacring people with that smile on doesn't seem quite right.
まあ、とはいえ、ここではオフだしね。魔王様とか呼ばずに、ミシェルでいいよ。
Monsieur is how he says it. It's really hard to say.
あ、でも
Monsieur?
ミッシーとか、みっちゃん呼びも捨てがたいな。
Michan, that's what we're calling him from now on. Much easier.
ほら、相性って、なんだか距離が縮まった気がしない？
No, I have no need for that. I don't need to close the gap between us. Well, in any case, I suppose I should ask about someone else. A knight. Wait, I can't process what's happening. I crouched down with a headache caused by all of the strange words and weird introductions. At the least, I was able to understand that all of these people are absolute weirdos. Out of all of those people, if I were to pick who was the strangest of all... Just gotta look through all of them. You're Canis the Knight, was it?
ああ、カヌス・エスパードだ。この度はお悔やみ申し上げる。
Thank you. He looks strange, but he is gentlemanly. Putting that aside, there's a lot of things I'd like to ask.
ああ、他ならぬソーアン殿の孫娘の言葉だ。答えられる話ならばいくらでも答えよう。まず身長は190センチで、体重は秘密。趣味は筋トレやガーデニングなど少々たしなんで。
I love this guy! Oh my god, I love how there's little flowers coming out of his face when he's talking about the things that he likes. Also, what's 190 centimeters tall? Hold on, I'm gonna look this up really, really quick. 190 centimeters, 2 feet. Because Americans, you know. 6 feet and 2 inches. Holy crap, he's pretty tall. Alright. No, wait, that's not what I want to know. Hang on. Why is your weight a secret? That's such a silly... Wait, that's not important. What's important is what's obvious. I want to know why you're dressed like that. In particular, that helmet. Why a helmet? After my short tirade, Canis thinks for a moment and speaks.
これでもなかなかのコーデだと自負しているのだが、何か気に障る部分があったろうか。
Coordinated?
ああ、人間界に来た際、ソーアン殿に言われたのだ。お前は目立つから見た目を気にしろと。
He's like the innocent one. And that's why you have that outfit on? Taking another look from the neck down, he seemed like any other guy around town with a normal shirt and vest on. But his neck up was covered by an iron helmet, like one from the Middle Ages. I can't possibly be the only one here who noticed Grandpa's advice hadn't been applied very well at all. I happened to glance to the side to find the Demon King, snickering as if he read my mind.
他に何か気になる点はあるだろうか。
It's not that I've found another point. It's everything about you. The light gleaming from his helmet catches my eye. It looks almost like flames, but what in the world is that? What's that light coming from your neck?
これは
それはあれだね。CG 的なやつだよ。その証拠に色も変わるでしょ。
I know that's not what it is.
いいからそういうことにしとけ。 こっちも説明するのめんどくせえし。
Seriously? It's clearly not normal, though. Well, in any case, fallen angel? What do I do? Heavenly worlds and angels, demon worlds and demon kings. There are so many things wrong to point out that I don't know how to react. How much of this are they serious about? How much of this is a joke? As I sit here, struggling to what to ask next, one of them walks towards me.
ことね。今は戸惑いばかりでしょうが、一度で理解する必要はありませんよ。こちらも少しずつ説明しますから、私たちのことも、この店のことも。
I like how she
あ
didn't
なた
even
は
tell
新し
you
いマス
that.
ターなのですから。
Oh my god. Was it, Ilfa?
惜しい。残念ですが不正解です。それでは好感度は上がりませんね。
My friendship level won't rise. I should totally use that in real life. Friendship level?
私は打天使、イルファド・デリエ。呼びにくければイルで結構です。
Il. Okay. Il smiles after his explanation. I'm not entirely sure if he's a fallen angel, but there's definitely an otherworldly aura about him that would make me believe so. He carries himself with poise and seems the most normal out of the four of them. Oh.
おや、なんと発売日の変更ですか。カウントダウンを心待ちにしていたというのに。
Oh god. I give an exasperated look at the fallen angel who gestures to excuse himself as he takes out a smartphone. What are you doing?
発売日の変更通知が届いたので、新作の公式サイトを確認しようかと。展開だと電波が入らないので。ですが、お？攻略対象が追加？まさかあのサブキャラにもついに専用ルートが？
Is he playing Steam Prison? He claims to come from another world, yet he just naturally took out a smartphone. On top of that, I really have no idea what he's mumbling about. I guess even if he seems normal, even this guy has something wrong with him. Well, in any case, a beast. So, how am I supposed to be responding to these earth-shattering self-introductions? Though rigid from shock, I noticed something. Hello. That one, who called himself Ignis, was staring at me. He's scary. I could feel his gaze upon me. Nyam. But looking a little more closely, the print on his t-shirt is kinda cute. Nyam. I mean, unable to withstand his piercing gaze anymore, I gather my courage and address him. You're the demon beast, Ignis, right? Did I do something wrong? I don't know why he's staring at me. Well, that's what I thought until he dismisses me with a grunt and looks away.
別に。ジジイの孫にしちゃ随分冴えねえ女だ。
God! I'm gonna kill this man. Huh? He flips his head to the side after muttering his rude comment. Why do I have to receive this kind of abuse in our first meeting? And so, after a bit of conversation...
そういえば、ソーアンが亡くなったっていうなら、彼のコーヒーももう飲めないんだね。
そうなるな。重ね重ね惜しい方をなくしたものだ。
コーヒーなんて苦いだけじゃねえか。俺としちゃ飯が食えなくなる方がよっぽど重要だっての。
苦いというよりも、イグニスの場合、飲むと死んでしまうのでは？
He would die from drinking coffee?
はあ？なんでだよ。コーヒー飲んだだけで死ぬわけねえだろ。
なんと、当人が知らないとは危険ですね。いいですか、イグニス。犬にコーヒーや玉ねぎを与えると、
Such foodstuffs induce poisoning symptoms in dogs, so you should never feed your dog. Never feed your dog coffee, onions, or chocolate. I know that chocolate's fatal as well, so don't do that, okay? Listen to Eel.
だから 俺を犬扱いすんなってんだよ、この箱入り天使が。
Mi-chan. I'm sorry. Mi-chan, the Demon King, Canis, the Knight, Eo, the Fallen Angel, Ignis, the Demon Beast. After their fantasy-ridden introductions, they chatter amongst themselves.
さてと、どうかなことね。俺たちが何者かちゃんと伝わった？
From the looks of them, it didn't seem like they were trying to trick me or tell me absurd lies about alternate worlds. Right. Even though I could not quite believe them, or I'll try for now. I feel like this is like they just bad ending, you know? Let's just go with try for now. I'll try for now. Honestly, I don't even understand half of what you all are talking about. Anyway, none of you are normal people, but to my grandfather, you were all important customers, right?
ああ、我らは人の断りの外に生きる者。別の種族だと考えてもらって間違いない。
ソーアンが俺たちを大切に思ってたかどうかは今じゃ確かめようがないけどさ。
I'm pretty sure he did if he built you as a door, but...
でも彼がそんな風に思っててくれたら俺たちはすごく幸せ者だよね。
I don't know what sort of bond, what sort of time these men and Grandpa spent together, but I couldn't help but notice. Mi-chan's smile, Mizir's smile was one of melancholy. At that point, Ignis and everyone took a seat nearby and showed they were ready to have a serious chat with me.
あれだ。この際俺たちのことを信じるかどうか後回しでいい。それより一つ聞かせろ。てめえはここに何をしに来た？
What? His eyes squinted a bit more. It was silent. His sharp gaze was upon me, scanning every little detail.
そうだ。ソーアンの孫、淡きことね。てめえの話は俺たちもジジイから何度も聞かされてる。昔はこの店でジジイと住んでたらしいが、最近じゃ仕事が忙しいとかいう理由で随分会ってなかったそうじゃねえか。
そんな君がなぜ今になってここを訪れたのか、そして君がこの場所アンシャンテをどう思うのか、それは俺たちにとっても重要なんだ。
Your answer is very important to us. It's like a frickin' survey. Had a feeling they also guessed as to why the granddaughter of the owner or the shop's owner came after the shop was abandoned for so long, and that this meant Enchanté was at a crossroads.
店を継ぐのか、それとも畳むのかってね。
Mizir spoke as if he read my mind, as if reacting to his somber smile. I hold out a letter towards them. The reason I came here is because of this letter I received from Grandpa. If I die, I leave this shop in your hands. That's his voice. Go there yourself and have a look around. If you feel you don't need it, sell it. Or you can feel free to make it your own place. That's what the letter says. That's what he sounded like. Exactly what he sounded like.
ソーアン殿の遺言か。
I nod. My fingers graze the leaf of the paper as I look towards them again. You're right. I hadn't taken time to see Grandpa. But it's not because I didn't want to. I love him. He used to take care of me. If he knew I took advantage of his kindness to escape from my current problems, I'm sure he would have been sad.
逃げ出すですか？
Right. I didn't want my dear grandpa to hate me for leaving that place. But in the end, his passing is what brought me this letter and brought me here again. The fact that this had all been a trigger for me to escape that place, that's the truth.
ち、何のことだかさっぱりわからねえが、てめえの言ってるそれはただの想像だろうが。ソーアンがそんな細けいことを言う口かよ。バカみてえに笑って。そんで、 終わりだろあいつならよ。
See, I like Ignis so much. Ugh, Ignis's words were tinged with sadness. Hearing them, I turned toward the others. Grandpa talked about how important this cafe always was to him. So, if there are any secrets to it, I'd like to know every detail. So, please, tell me, what exactly is this cafe? What are these alternate worlds? My question made them look at each other. The sound of the shop returned to what it must have been like before we arrived, silent.
言葉で説明するのは難しい。だが、ここまであなたが見た通りだ。ここは喫茶アンシャンテ。異界へつながるゲートがある店。異界の住民たちが訪れる喫茶店。
That's kind of cool. Imagine owning like a cafe that, like other worlds, like it's just like a pit stop almost. Lords.
店のマスターであるソーアン殿は我々のような人外を客として受け入れ、このアンシャンテを営業していたのだ。
I love how you can tell his emotion from the way that he talks. You can see the lights coming out.
昔からここはそういう場所でした。本来交わらない世界が交わる店。奏でられたひとときの幻。我々の
最も小さかった君は覚えてないかもしれないけどね。
Wait, did I meet you at some point in the past, Mizir?
ほんの短い時間だったからね。覚えてないのも無理はないよ。
Ew, so how old are you? Like 70? Like, if that's the truth, had they already been coming to the cafe back when I was still living here as a child? Oh god, all of them are old? I closed my eyes to try and remember. Fragments of images began to cross my mind. Events buried in my memories of these past 15 years began to surface.
俺が店を開く一番の理由はな、うちに来てくれる奴らがいるからだ。
Of course, these memories are from when I was a child. It's difficult to recall them. But I don't think I'd ever considered then that the customers I saw weren't normal human beings. Now that they mention it, I feel something nagging in the back corners of my mind. These still fleeting, fragmented memories slumbering within.
そして遠くから、そう、信じられねえくらい遠くからわざわざこの店に来てくれる客もいる。
That's right. Grandpa was always so cheerful when he would talk about the guests that visit. It didn't matter if they were human or not. I probably just don't remember, but I'm certain Mizir and the others would be in those memories. All of these bizarre stories I'm hearing, I feel like I can believe them all just by recalling the heartfelt words of my grandpa. And we're gonna stop here! This is crazy. Oh, good God. I mean, at least we got introduced to all the folks this time, but like, Grandpa couldn't leave in the letter, like, hey, by the way, the back door is like filled with ghosts or something. Like, Grandpa couldn't say anything about that. I don't know. Like, whatever. Next episode, I guess we'll, like, I don't know. Come on, let's just take over the cafe. I want to freaking make food. Let's go. Yeah, let's just go.